Samson Motors has joined the race to have the first flying cars in the skies, with the world's first 200 miles per hour, 320 kilometers per hour, flying sports car, dubbed the Switchblade. The Switchblade can cruise at an altitude of 13,000 feet and at a top speed of 200 miles per hour and is fitted with a safety parachute. Samson Motors claims the car will be ready for launch in spring 2018, with prices starting at £90,000, $120,000. The Switchblade is a three-wheel car, designed by Oregon-based Samson Motors.The. The car has 2 seats, and on the ground is 5. .1 long.But. It also has extendable wings and a retractable tail that fold out, taking the car's length to 6. meters, meaning it can be used both on the road and in the sky.On, the ground. The Switchblade's top speed is 100 miles per hour, 160 kilometers per hour, while in the sky it can reach speeds of 200 miles per hour, 320 kilometers per hour. Unlike vertical takeoff and landing (VTOL) vehicles, the Switchblade can't take off from the road and will need to be flown from regular airports. A spokesperson for Samson said, "You can drive the Switchblade to any public airport to take off, and may land at the same, or any other, public airport." You can also take off and land from any private airport while you have privileges. In terms of engine, the Switchblade is powered by a 190 bhp liquid-cooled 1.6-litre V4 engine, which gives the car a range of around 450 miles from the 113-litre fuel tank. And while the current version uses unleaded petrol, Samson is already looking ahead to other options. The Samson spokesperson added, "We have already finished layouts for both hybrid and electric drive systems pending on an appropriate battery solution." The car is kitted out with a range of features, including a sound system, reversing camera and a digital instrument display. Various safety features are also included, such as a parachute for the whole car, rollover protection and crumple zones in the front and rear. Three versions of the car exist: the Snowbird, for colder climates, the Trek, designed for heavy-duty landing, and the Aurora, which combines the Snowbird and Trek. European aircraft manufacturer Airbus is working on a driverless flying taxi called Vahana that at first will have a pilot, but will later be autonomous. Samson faces stiff competition from several other firms, who are racing to be the first to have a flying car in the skies. European aircraft manufacturer Airbus is working on a driverless flying taxi called Vahana that at first will have a pilot, but will later be autonomous. Airbus plans to have the first Vahanas ready for production by 2020. Israeli tech firm Urban Aeronautics originally designed its people-carrying drone as an air mule for military use. Israeli tech firm Urban Aeronautics originally designed its people-carrying drone as an air mule for military use. Dubbed the Cormorant, this vertical takeoff and landing (VTOL) aircraft is capable of carrying 1,000 pounds over 31 miles, allowing it to deliver supplies to war zones and carry wounded soldiers to safety. A test flight last November was successful, but it is unclear when Urban Aeronautics plans to launch the Cormorant. German technology company Lilium Aviation is working on a two-seater aircraft that will take off vertically using 36 electric fan engines arrayed along its wings. German technology company Lilium Aviation is working on a two-seater aircraft that will take off vertically using 36 electric fan engines arrayed along its wings. The egg-shaped plane, called Lilium, has been heralded as high up as the European Space Agency (ESA), who highlight its environmental benefits as well as not needing to land at an airport. Lilium Aviation says it will be ready by 2020. The Slovakian company Aeromobile has developed a car with wings that unfold for flight. The Slovakian company Aeromobile has developed a car with wings that unfold for flight. It uses regular gasoline and fits into standard parking spaces. It can also take off from airports or any grass strip or paved surface just a few hundred meters long, according to the company's website. The Aeromobile is expected to go into full production in the upcoming years, with the first deliveries being made to customers by 2020. Chinese drone maker Vahana has been flight testing a person-carrying drone in Nevada. Chinese drone maker Vahana has been flight testing a person-carrying drone in Nevada. The vehicle is a cockpit with 4 arms equipped with a total of 8 rotors. The company says the 184 is autonomous, so all the passenger has to do is enter in their destination in the smartphone app, sit back, and let the drone take over. Vahana 184 is expected to be ready in 2 to 3 years. Joby Aviation has developed a two-seater aircraft that not only reaches speeds of 200 miles per hour, but is also powered by lithium nickel cobalt manganese oxide batteries. Joby Aviation has developed a two-seater aircraft that not only reaches speeds of 200 miles per hour, but is also powered by lithium nickel cobalt manganese oxide batteries. The S2 is in active development, but it is unclear when it will be ready. Aerofuture, based in Woburn, Massachusetts, is working on a flying car called the TFX, a car with folding arms and rotors for vertical takeoff and landing. Aerofuture, based in Woburn, Massachusetts, is working on a flying car called the TFX, a car with folding arms and rotors for vertical takeoff and landing. The TFX is still in development, and a launch date remains unclear. The Volocopter VC-200 takes to the skies using its 18 gently humming rotors and electric propulsion. The Volocopter VC-200 takes to the skies using its 18 gently humming rotors and electric propulsion. It is piloted one-handedly with a single joystick, which has shown to reduce the major reason behind fatal helicopter accidents: human error. Volocopter says the VC200 will be ready in 2 to 3 years. Samson says that prices will start at around £90,000, $120,000. And bizarrely, due to its classification as an experimental/home-built vehicle, US law dictates that 51% of the vehicle must be built by the owner. Thankfully, Samson says this can be completed in 3 weeks at a Samson Build Assist Center. Samson is in a race with more than a dozen well-funded European and US firms, each with its own science fiction-inspired vision for creating a new form of urban transport that is a cross between a driverless electric car and a short-hop, vertical takeoff and landing aircraft. These include aerospace giant Airbus, which aims to put a self-piloting taxi in the air by 2020, Kitty Hawk, a company backed by Google co-founder Larry Page, and Uber, which is working with partners on its own flying taxi strategy.